All right. I said I was going to make a part two of this video about the terrorist people from on a college campus. And well, I'm going to switch things up. And also in the things in life, this is going to be part two. So, um, that right there is Marshmallow. I got that from Spirit Halloween. It was like the last Halloween bucket. I think it was pretty cool. It's awesome. And this right here behind me is my PS5. I put the lights on it, so. Um, so this is what I'm going to say. I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for this. You can't cancel me, and I don't care. This is America, and um, if you don't like it, don't subscribe to my channel. This is Wolfgang, and I'm going to say a lot of things that might make people upset, um, make people think. Well, excuse me. Enough is enough. Enough is enough because I'm tired of this nonsense. Apparently, there's a video. I haven't seen it. Um, there's a video of the alphabet people mocking um, the Last Supper. I haven't seen it, and it's been on TikTok. This is at the Olympics, and once again, here we are. Once again, why? Once again, we need to stop this madness and this sickness. We as a whole community need to come together and stop this. We need to put an end to this. There should not be um, any of this stuff happening. But you guys, you liberals, you Democrat, and you wokeness did this. You guys did this. If it wasn't um no, you guys brought this on our doorstep, and we don't want it. We don't want it. It's offensive, it's unethical, and you might say, what's unethical? Well, because you offended a lot of Christian people, and it's unethical because of the fact of that I haven't seen the video, and I know that it's it's uncool. It's not right, and it's wrong. You liberals, you Democrats, and you wokeness people did this. We were all fine. We were all. This is gonna be part three. We were all fine. This is why I talk about 1980, because 1980 was a great year. So I'm going to talk about the black community, and I'm going to talk about us as a excuse me. I'm going to talk about the black community, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to we need to talk about this. It only the black community. It's your opinion, and you could leave a comment. This is only for the black community. Why do you think we need reparations. Why do you think we need to be oppressed? I don't need reparations. I'm not oppressed. Um, I grew up in a black community. I'm from the South. I grew up the rest of my child life up here. And I've been around white people. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not oppressed. And I'm not asking for reparations. Why? I remember I was working at this one restaurant. I'm not going to say the name. And this was in the 90s. Someone asked me, there's an employee, I don't remember their name, to be honest with you. They asked me, how do you feel about being around white people? I laughed and I'm like, what kind of question is that? And then someone overheard it, and then they went and told the manager and said, like, someone asked me a racist question. So, they pulled that person in the office, and that person got fired for asking me how do I feel about being around white people. And the person that overheard the conversation that I haven't even finished, I'm like, I went to school with white people. There's a lot of black people, and there's some black people in my school. That's not really a racist question. It's just like, how do I feel about being around white people? That's not really racist. It's just that the way the person overheard the context. And so the manager came up to me and said, you don't think that was racist? I'm like, no, it wasn't racist. It's how you perceive and view of the conversation. I didn't even finish the conversation. I was like, listen, I'm in a rush. I gotta get back to work. And I was out there just getting something to drink. And mind you, it's hot in the back of the kitchen. Like, you got grills going, you got ovens going, you got everything going. You got a big dish machine. That even makes it even worse, because even out back, you can feel the cool breeze, but it just makes it worse. It was hot, and make a long story short, I was like, listen, I gotta get back to work. I didn't find the conversation was racist. I was like, listen, I could see if the person said, hey, why are you working in this restaurant, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. But I didn't find it racist. When you are asking for reparations, what are you asking for reparations for? Are you oppressed? Are you still in slavery? Are you being like, I don't know. I'm just so sick of hearing that word. These black content creators say you should ask the government for reparations. We need reparations. We need reparations. Why? Are you the one that's asking for reparations? Not the whole. I mean, maybe the majority of black people probably are looking for reparations. I'm not oppressed. I'm not asking for reparations. I'm not. Why should I ask my government for reparations? What is I'm going to do? Do I feel oppressed? No. Here's the thing. We need to start taking accountability of our own actions. Yeah, if we fucked up, that's on us as a black community. Some of us trying to get out of the black community and trying to live a normal, decent life. Forget about what's going on over in that side of the tracks. There's always green on the other side. I've been in, I remember, um, I was in another state, and like, I've been in other different states. Excuse me. And I just blended in. That's all I did was blend in. And I can go to the state next door and blend in. I can go to Massachusetts and blend in. Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire, so that's why I say other states. You leave people alone in other states, you're good to go. You bother them, they're gonna bother you. If you're looking for trouble, then you're gonna find trouble. But if you're not looking for trouble, you're good. You're just good. See, like when I go, like I've been to Maine, I've been to Sanford once. Fuck Sanford once. That was it. I ain't not going to Sanford. Unless it's an emergency, but other than that, no. I'm not going to Sanford. A buddy of mine, he lives in Maine, and he lives in Rumford, Maine, and we've been best friends for a long time. In fact, we actually been friends since PlayStation, what, 3? Was it 3? Yeah, PlayStation 3. And then from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. So, yeah, we've been friends for years. This is going to be part 3, because I'm looking at the time on the timer and stuff. I am just tired of hearing about reparations. Stop it. Don't need reparations. We're not enslaved. Get over it. It's never gonna happen. Don't ask the federal government for reparations. It's never gonna happen. So stop asking. Oh, we need reparations. Are you still enslaved? Are you in ragged clothes? Are you oppressed? Are you getting whipped? Are you are there any chains on you? No. Do you live in a shack? So basically, I'm not oppressed. You might be oppressed in your head. You might say, oh, I'm oppressed. Oh, the white man taking me down. No, he's not. Part 3 is going to come up. Stop.